Broadcast in quite a while. Actually, not since before my hip surgery, at least not with this. So, we're going to jump on here with my recently Scourge Warlock, Rose Black. We are playing Neverwinter. There is a new event that started today called the Feast of Lanterns, which is modeled around Chinese New Year, if you couldn't guess that. And I've already played through the first parts of the quest line for this with my Hunter Ranger earlier today, and got an idea of how this works. It was a little frustrating, and I'll show you some of the things that were giving me some issues early on, but pretty straightforward, pretty simple once you get down to it. It doesn't really require a lot. This is only a week-long event. The rewards, you know, you get some consumables, potentially. There's a new mount. There's a new companion floating about in the Zen Market. The Yojimbo. Matter of fact, he's right up here, if you want to see him. The Wandering Swordsman. And you can find him right here, or I'm sure if you go into the Zen store. But yeah, he's going to cost you real money, unless you use the Astral Diamond Exchange to get some Zen, but start here with the Festival Crier.
Food, fireworks, and prizes! Why, a celebration of the New Year, of course. In the East, we welcome the first new moon of the year with a week-long feast, a tradition we would share. Very good. Then you should speak to Taishi. He will dutifully regale you with the details.
So, we'll go up here and talk to Taishi.
Yes? Have you come to learn about the festival?
Oh, yes, I am.
Feast of Lanterns, a celebration of the New Year observed widely in what you call the Far East. Though the feast is the main event, fireworks displays and gift-giving are both common. We have brought both fireworks and traditional gift-giving envelopes. By chance, would you care to hand out some gifts? Gifts are generally given to younger family members.
Sure.
But in your case, perhaps fledgling adventurers? Regardless of the recipient, gifts should be given in red envelopes, such as these.
Then we talk to the Far Eastern Hieroglyphs, or however the hell it's pronounced.
I hope my companion's long-winded explanation did not deter you from joining the celebration, friend. I understand. You adventurers prefer action. I have a task for you, and a reward if you would see it done. I am in charge of the fireworks. A task made difficult by an easily distracted apprentice. Would you be so kind as to take these fireworks up those stairs and load the mortars? Oh, and enjoy the show when you're done.
Okay, we're going to take a little look in the, just so I can
Have
show
you any Luna coins to...
what's available. So yes, here we have a new companion, the Boar Show, which powers the door ability, so he's a little tiny fella. At uncommon rank, he is plus 750 armor penetration, which, you know, max this guy out and he might be worth your while. New Year's Boar. Common grade mount. Got a cool little saddle, little pretty red and gold saddle, but, you know, a mount's a mount. Let's Especially, I mean, if you've got higher ranking mounts anyway that have the speed bonuses, you know, he's not going to slow you down or anything. It's just a cool little new mount. The first thing we're going to do here is deliver the envelopes. This is pretty straightforward now that I know where everybody is. So yeah, you have to find the fledgling adventurers throughout Protector's Enclave here.
What am I doing here? I was just about to go in and sign up for a match in the arena. A friend recommended I try it out, but I heard novices like me get crushed into dust. What are you doing here? A gift for me? But why? Thanks. I think I'll go buy some new equipment before I sign up.
And move on to our next target here. Right over here in the market area. Standing right here by the seal vendor.
Choices? Oh, pardon me. I didn't see you there. Can I help you? Are you sure you're not mistaking me for someone else? Oh, that's very generous of you. I wasn't expecting this. Thanks so much. Oh, that's very generous of you. I wasn't expecting this. Thanks so much.
Not too far for the next one. Hike over this way. Down here by the auction house. And we're going to talk to this guy here, fledgling buyer.
Oh, excuse me. It's my first time at the auctions. Are you buying? Hopefully we're not bidding on the same item. What? A gift? Thanks. Now I'll win for sure. Assuming you aren't bidding, that is.
And this next one, it took me a bit. The fledgling refiner, which I was running around rampantly trying to do. Then it just occurred to me that he was probably up here by the sage shop. And yep, lo and behold.
What am I doing here? I was about to go in and see the sage. I found some precious gems on my last adventure, and I heard she knows all about it. To save or to spend. I can't decide. Gift for me? Are you certain? Well, thank you. Maybe with this I could pick up one of those rune stones my companions keep going on about.
And go over and turn this in real quick. Oops. That's right. Yay, hooray, woohoo, fireworks! Anyhow.
You've delivered all the envelopes? Good. If you care to deliver more, just let me know.
So, these are repeatable quests. I think you can only get a couple boar coins per day. The boar coin being what you need to purchase the boar shoat. But if you do the event daily, you should have no trouble purchasing the shoat. And to be perfectly honest, let's see, what was the boar, or the boar mount. You can use as you want. And he's 240. You know, wash, rinse, repeat. You'll be able to get yourself the companion and the mount with little difficulty, I'm guessing, if you play it every day. Let's see. Am I ready for the... I think I gotta go up and
How may I be of service?
I gotta do this first, so... there's another little quest that they offer, but I gotta go up and do the mortars first. The mortars for me, and I'm guessing in the meantime they fixed this issue, but earlier today, they seemingly didn't work. But yeah, so you have mortars, and this one I can interact with. Let's see what the other ones are like. Woohoo! Jump! Here we go. I think the next one, yep, there it is. And that one's, it looks like they've fixed the problem, but, you know, I was waiting up to 5 minutes at some points to be able to interact with the mortars, but it does look as if they've tended to the matter. This one's ready to go. And actually, there's one other one up in here. I could have done this one before I went to the other. It's all good. I mean, there's no real specific order you need to do them in. Jump out of the water. There we go. And from here, now that the mortars are completed, looks like the cooldown time is been pretty much eliminated, because that was like a huge difference compared to earlier today. Now we come down here where this crowd is gathered, right here in between the sets of stairs, and we watch the fireworks display. Everything's so pretty and festive. We can turn this in now. I'm glad they got that fixed, because that was really frustrating this afternoon.
I saw the display from here. Excellent work, my friend. You didn't happen to see my apprentice while you were up there, did you? Tell me, friend, do you have a dog? Truly, there can be no companion more stout or loyal. No matter the city, one thing remains constant. Dogs and their deathly fear of fireworks. It weighs on me, adventurer, but the festival must go on. If you have the time, I would feel great relief if you could comfort a few scared pups in my stead.
Well, that's the other quest you can do in here. We can turn this in.
Care to see the prizes we offer? The Luna and Boa coins you just earned. Trade them to me for prizes.
Well, actually, if you look underneath the table there, I believe that is the Boar Show companion. I could be wrong. But yes, that, if I'm right, that cute little fella can be yours.
You may earn only a limited number of Boar coins per day. Lunar coins, you may earn as many as you like.
But yeah, 12 Boar coins for the show, 240 lunar coins for the Boar mount. You know, these are the consumables. You got some fireworks. You got mochi, which increases your power and maximum HP. I have no Yangal, I guess is how that's pronounced. It increases your crit and deflection for a brief time. Anyway, we're gonna go find two dogs. They're all through Protector's Enclave, and you'll, they're not necessarily easy to see. I usually do this. I could ride around on the mount. Sometimes if you're going too fast, you can miss out. So we're just gonna stroll through the alleys here, and you will hear the dogs. Eventually. down along this stretch. Here, puppy, puppy. Oh, there's one. I hear him. I heard him. They don't always stand out as well as you would think. I wonder if maybe somebody else. Well, not that it matters, but we'll summon Gnarly here. There we go. That way I got my primary companion with me. Okay, maybe somebody else got to that one before I did. I don't hear them anymore. Having as much luck at the moment as it was earlier. Mark my words, there are dogs lurking about, cowering in fear. Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's a dog whimpering or if it might be the sound of the fireworks as they whistle past. I've had a couple moments where I could have sworn I heard the damn dog though, and I'm just not seeing it. So yeah, this is probably the grinding is part of the whole thing. It's just like, oh god, give me a dog, I want a dog, give me a dog anywhere. Puppy, 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 puppy.
What do you think of the Feast of Lent? Ah, yes, the boar. Perhaps you have heard the phrase.
Forgot about
Year
this.
of the boar.
Many
millennia ago, our ancestors chose an animal by which to remember each of the 12 branches. So enamored were the layfolk with this memory device that over the centuries, images of the animals worked their way into the celebration. The 12 branches are simply the manner in which we reckon time. The day is divided into 12 branches, as is the year. And after a cycle of 12 years, it will once again be the year of the boar. Ah, yes. Astrologers divine one's auspices from the sign under which they are born. I am far more interested in past events than divining the future. But I do believe those born under this sign are known to be both jovial and stubborn. A bit of a wide net, but I may be leaving out a few details. It's quite simple, actually. When the date of your birth comes this year, will your age be divisible by 12? If so, you were born in the year of the boar. Indeed, we are most grateful for your participation in the festival. If you wish for more envelopes, you need only ask.
Okay. Well, apparently... we're still gonna look for dogs. Once again, I hear it. There he is. One down, 4 to go. I did this a couple times earlier today. The first time took longer than the second. Sometimes you find them grouped together, you know, in pairs. Sometimes you find them sporadically. And yeah, you also got to bear in mind that... oh, here's another one. Good boy. Here's another... okay, let's see. And you also got to bear in mind there are, you know, dozens of other players wandering around, potentially looking for dogs themselves, so... I'm sure there's a respawn period somewhere involved with all this. shave off a couple seconds. Excuse me. There.
I'm looking for someone.
Oh, how hard can it be to find 3 more gods? They're in hiding in the market. Oh, hold on. Let's take a moment. We're going to have a moment of silence here. This once upon a time, our mighty salvage anvil sat right there. Everybody. Okay. So much for that. Not seeing any pups in the marketplace. If nothing else, if you're new to the game, this will definitely familiarize you with the surroundings. I remember doing the Masquerade of Liars back in October, and wandering around all this then to get the goodies. Oh, there's another one. Don't worry, fella, you'll be fine. Is there another one? Maybe. No. Ah, I see one. See, I didn't hear him, but there he is. One more. We find one more dog. Then we can move on to more fun things. Yeah, it's kind of like Virus Masquerade with, you know, the spirits that hand out the treat. Your best places to find one is probably going to be along these alleyways. And there's one right there. We got ourselves our 5th dog. Okay. Yes, currently sporting the Nightmare mount, because I just think it's kind of badass for a Scourge Warlock to have a Nightmare for a mount. But we've also got it. Oh, let's see. With her, I have got the Glazed Beetle, because, you know, all my tunes have that. That was a freebie. The Dusk Unicorn, that was an auction house acquisition. Of course, you know, gotta have your obligatory horsies. Medium Tiger, that was an auction house acquisition. Starry Panther, that was from Winterfest, along with the Yeti. You know, who didn't... I think a lot of people lucked out. Well, I mean, it wasn't even a matter of luck, you know. It's like if you played it every day, chances are you came out this past year with a Yeti. I like the Yeti. But right now, my current favorite is the Nightmare with her. And eventually, I'm going to be striving for that legendary mount once I get the AD saved up.
Did you find some distraught pups to comfort? You are a kind soul, truly. You have my thanks. And here are some coins for your trouble.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it. You get a new emote out of all of this. Yes, you can, now target a player. Matter of fact, the Neverwinter PS4 group on Facebook, we were... Oh, do I have to unlock this? How does that work? Is that something I have to... Oh, yep, there it is. I'm sorry. Okay, use. I didn't equip this, or use it earlier with my Hunter Ranger, so I gotta go back and do that at some point. But yes, we have a new emote, so you can target some poor soul. Here. This young lady here. And we can now hopefully she doesn't move before I... Okay. Am I missing something here? Doesn't it show up under? Am I doing something wrong? Ah, screw it. Anyhow. I gotta sort this crap out. Ah. Okay, for whatever reason, it's not showing up under my emotes. I don't know if that's an ongoing issue. There was some joking going on around the Facebook group for Neverwinter PS4 earlier that we can now pet paladins. So, you know, if the option to pet is showing up under your emotes, be sure to pet a paladin today. But yeah, I'm going to go and get busy with her and some of the campaigns that I've recently acquired, now that she is epic level. And that kind of concludes this portion of my broadcast. I may pick back up with a separate broadcast as we grind her up to expired legendary hero. Yes, I got that. Okay. But yeah, if you want to follow me, I'll be like, your other gaming channels, which I'm not exclusively a gaming channel. If you go to YouTube, the name there is Randy Metal Wolf, and I have other gaming videos there, as well as live music from local artists, band interviews that I have done with a radio show that I co-host called the Metallica Onslaught. There are actually some interviews there with genuine rock icons, people like Carmine and Vinny Appice, legendary drummers, Duro Pesh from Warlock, and legendary solo artists in their own right. Igor Cavalera from Sepultura and Cavalera Conspiracy, Rob Flynn from Machine Head. I've got a lot of cool content on my YouTube page if you feel like checking it out. So I encourage you to do so, and thank you for joining in. Have yourselves a great evening. Stay warm, depending on where you are in the world, because if you're in the continental U.S. right now, chances are you're fucking cold right now. And I hope it's not uncomfortably so. So, stay warm, have a good evening, my peeps, and you shall hear from me again. Bye-bye.